Hi Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your August general read. Please remember, this is general, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody, and that includes the cross watchers. You can switch the energies around if it applies, but never try and force a timeline to fit, okay? So some of these messages will be for you, and other messages will be for other Capricorns, okay? If you're cross-watching this video, please do not take anything that comes out of this tarot read as a personal attack, okay? Because I can't censor what comes out of the cards, all right? I have to be honest with the storyline, okay? So don't take it personally, cross-watcher, because it might not even be your story at all. I regularly do shout outs as well to other YouTube creators and other tarot readers. Today's shout out is for a lifelong friend of mine, Simon, who's got a channel called The Floating Monastery, and it's all about telling stories based on history and mythology. Okay, so that's The Floating Monastery. Right, so Capricorn Collective for August 2020. What have we got for you today? Capricorn, please. That was fast. That was silly fast. Okay, first card out, Capricorn, Three of Swords. This is Libran energy, and it pertains to heartbreak, disappointment. It can be grief as well. There's a painful compromise here. So a situation has occurred that basically you were either not expecting it to go the way that it's gone, or you could be feeling quite stuck in this energy as well. This is pertaining to basically heartbreak. It's come out with the Six of Swords, and that is Aquarian energy. It pertains to leaving the past behind. It also pertains to dropping the emotional burden. It's indicating that you're heading into happier times, basically. Now, the Three of Swords has actually been coming out for you quite a lot, Capricorn. So this is telling me really strongly that there is a very profound incident that has happened to you that you haven't yet completely addressed, okay? There's still an emotional attachment here to a painful incident or a painful memory. It's like something keeps coming back to haunt you, and this is pertaining to your emotions. Page of Coins, okay. It's Earth energy, and it's basically, now if you know that this is not your energies, if you know that you're not the one that's grieving over something, then this is really clearly the individual that you're dealing with who is grieving about you, right? That there's an offer here. Somebody, either you or your person, is wanting to make an offer. Something solid, something tangible, something grounded, earthly, something that you can grow on. This pertains to your future. Okay. That's quite a young energies as well with the page. So there could be, for a tiny handful of you, not all, this could be an incident that happened in your childhood. The emotions that are connected to that childhood incident are still needing worked through in order to heal, instead of trying to push it down. So anything else for Capricorn? The Emperor. Okay, so this is in your outside influences that are currently affecting you. The Emperor, that's Aries energy. So some of you could be dealing with an Aries, or some of you have got Aries in your chart. It's all about building your empire, being the boss of your life, taking charge of your destiny. There is a transformation here. Whenever I see an eagle, it reminds me strongly of Scorpion energy, right? Transformation. There is something on the outside of you has transformed your perspective. Oh, that was quick. Quick messages coming out today. Two of Swords, it's Libran energy, an empath, a crossroads, knowing that you have to take action, but not just yet. The Wheel of Fortune, that's Jupiter energy. Rapid growth, expansion, fate, karma, destiny. This too shall pass. With the Wheel of Fortune. Justice, Libran energies again. Heavy, heavy Libra here. You could be dealing with a Libra, or you've got Libra in your chart. When this comes out with the Wheel of Fortune, this is a very, very powerful message that pertains to karmic balance and justice. King of Cups, Scorpion energy, and Three of Coins, Taurus energies. Right, way more cards than I wanted to take. If you just give me a second. Right. Whatever this pertains to for you, Capricorn, I can tell you with certainty that you're dealing here with something that was very, very fated, right? That this is a fated event here that is actually part of your destiny. And that this is kind of giving you the power to take charge of your life. It's that there's something here about making a decision as well. So it's you are definitely stuck at a crossroads here. There is also heavy indications that your current energies, you're going to do a complete turnaround on your current energies and your current situation. That they're saying here that the only way is up from this point on. Okay, some of you could be waiting for somebody else to make a decision here, and you're hoping that the decision is going to swing in your favor. Also, whatever this is telling me that the decision, it is actually going to swing in your favor. With the Justice card, it is. I'm seeing here that somebody is choosing you. Somebody is wanting to offer you something that you can both build on with the Three of Coins. And this does pertain to emotions as well. The King of Cups, and remembering that tarot is not gender specific, okay? It's literally just the energies that we're reading. The King of Cups is not someone who would outright say what their emotions are towards you, but they would show it, and they would show it in a very practical and grounded way, right? This is something, it's like you're emotionally invested in something. For some of you, this is career, and for others of you, this is more sort of romance, right? Either way, this is a situation that you are emotionally invested in, because if you weren't, then why else would you be hurt by it not turning out the way that you expected? So there's kind of like an admission here that yes, you were emotionally invested, and yes, you're very heartbroken and disappointed at the way that things are transpired here. I'm seeing, because this is in your outcome, basically, you're going to be rebuilding yourself, and this either career, again, it is so difficult for me to see what this is, because there are emotions here, but they're very much hidden. right? That's pretty much what the King of Cups does. It hides their emotions. It's like you're not revealing how hurt and disappointed you actually are. But in your outcome, it's showing that this thing that you were emotionally invested in, you're going to be building again, basically. See this? The Emperor, that is the boss card, right? That is someone who is a boss, or they're being the boss of their own life. When it's right next to the Wheel of Fortune, fate, karma, destiny, you're taking charge here of your own destiny with that particular combination. You're in charge, but currently there's a bit of a crossroads. And the crossroads pertains to your emotions, because the swords are kind of crossed across a chest. Self-preservation. Either you or the individual that you're dealing with are really, really focused on self-preservation. And it's causing you to be in the Three of Swords energy. I'm also seeing here as well, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, that your karma is being balanced out as well. So someone here felt like they were cursed. Someone here felt that everything was against them. They couldn't move. Whenever they tried anything, they just kept coming up against blockage after blockage. They're saying here that the path is becoming clearer, basically, and there is some kind of karmic readjustment, I'm telling you, with that combo. Okay, what's your blockage? Your blockage is the Lovers. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could have Gemini somewhere in your chart. So for some of you, yeah, this is a love situation. Hidden under there, Knight of Swords, more Gemini energy. That's my mini tower. And King of Wands, Leo energy. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo or have Leo in your chart. It's basically taking action towards your desires there. And the High Priestess, that's Moon energy. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spiritual cards here. The High Priestess being the most spiritual of all. That is behind the veil energies. That is a card about intuition, spiritualism. It's the card of not speaking. The High Priestess keeps their secrets. You've got a painful secret here, Capricorn. And this painful secret is causing you a roadblock between you taking action and taking control of your destiny, of taking your rightful place on your throne, basically. Knight of Swords, that's my mini tower. Fastest moving knight of the deck. It can be a shocking revelation. It's news or an event that is orchestrated by another individual that is quite shocking. And it's in regards to some kind of connection with the Lovers. Partnership, duality, balance, making a decision, choice. It's a red apple. In fairy tales, red apples indicate temptation, and that there's something here about a poison apple. There's a poison apple here, Cap. Right. Somebody asleep. Someone is asleep. To your pain. You're definitely keeping your pain a secret. It's like someone else is asleep to how much hurt you're currently going through. Someone's asleep to your emotions towards them, or switch it around. You're asleep to their hurt and pain. You're asleep to their emotions towards you. There's a temptation here as well with that apple. It's definitely a temptation. It's like something's changed up unexpectedly, and it provides you the information that you were looking for. And it's like that temptation. This is really a confusing read. Four of Cups. That's rejection. The Four of Cups. Someone's not speaking because they're scared of being rejected. Someone's not taking action because they're scared of being rejected and hurt further. There's an individual around you that is a temptation. They're also asleep to how you feel, or vice versa. The Tower, Mars energy. Yeah. The Moon, more secrets. Yeah. That's the card of divine intervention. That's the card of human intervention. Right. You've got the High Priestess here. So Capricorn, either you or the individual that you're dealing with is working with the divine, right? They're privy to knowledge that not everybody is privy to. That there's someone here, either you or they were told to pull something down with the Tower, which led to something collapsing, which has led to hurt, heartbreak, devastation, secrets. You're dealing with someone who is keeping divine secrets. That this is either you or them, right? Again, you have to fit it where it applies. And the Fool, brand new beginning. There was something that you were working on, Capricorn. There was something that you were building. Again, for some of you, this is romantic, and for others of you, this is career. That either way, you were emotionally invested in this thing, right? And somebody was told to pull it down. That is very, very clear. They were given clear instructions to pull something. They've done it, and they've kept the secret as well. There are secret emotions here. The Moon, the High Priestess. Secrets, not speaking. In the meanwhile, someone is, there's a fear of rejection. They're stopping them from taking action. That's where the human right, that's making sense now. Divine intervention and human intervention. This is something that was done deliberately. There's something here, Capricorn, you are being redirected in your life. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. The karma is balancing out, Capricorn. You're in currently a really emotionally difficult phase in your life, okay? Your life is being redirected so that you can start to follow your destiny. You're being divinely guided, you're being divinely protected, and for some of you, this is an individual around you who you do have feelings and emotions for, that is working with the divine to help protect and guide you. Definitely, definitely. Further clarity, please, for Capricorn. I have never seen that in a read before, ever. That is a completely new one on me. Further clarity for Capricorn. The runner. Yeah, divine masculine energies here. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you are divine masculines, and you're a runner. You are running from your destiny. You're being redirected here. Further clarity. Oh, shit. Soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Yeah, for those of you where this is pertaining to matters of relationships rather than career, there's a soul contract here that you have with this individual. Whoever it is that you know is working with the divine, that's who you've got a soul contract with. Further clarity, please, for Capricorn. Okay, friendship and team awesome. All right, true friends, solid friendship, authentic, would do anything for you, always there no matter what, and team awesome, healthy and open communication, spending time together, compatible and on the same page. Right, currently you're not on the same page. And again, it's like you're coming out of really turbulent energies, so you're going to need to give yourself some time and space to kind of re-collaborate, basically, because there has been a huge life change here, Capricorn. Your life as you knew it is over, and you're heading straight towards the start of your brand new life, which is going to be far better than what your old life was, basically. I'm looking here at, it's kind of like a phoenix moment, really. This is indicating that this is somebody that you already know, right? That this is someone that you would class as a friend. And team awesome. You actually, when you're on the same page as each other, you actually do make a really good team together. Further clarity, please, for Capricorn. Okay. Right. Reflections. What you contemplate, you can actualize. It says, think before you act, be still and contemplate, await a better understanding. So they're saying here that there's no need for you to react to anything, okay? Just be still, take the information, and be aware of your thoughts as well at this time, Capricorn, because I don't know if you're aware, but Capricorn are actually the most powerful manifestors of all of the zodiacs, okay? So they're saying here, be wary of your thoughts that you have about yourself, and be aware of the things that you're telling yourself as well, because currently you're very powerfully manifesting, and you don't want to accidentally manifest any sort of negativity. So there's that. And then the unseen, too much is hidden from you. Look for hidden clauses in contracts. Think carefully before accepting anything. This is not the ideal time for you to be signing any kind of contract, okay? And if you do have to, the advice here, for those where this is pertaining to strictly career only, don't sign anything without having it checked and double checked by an independent solicitor or lawyer. Okay, if you're across the pond, we've got solicitors over here. So make sure that your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. There's also someone could be trying to get one over on you as well through some kind of contract agreement. There is definitely a restriction here that is in your energies where there is someone who's trying to trip you up, basically. So just be on the lookout for that. Be mindful. Obviously, if anything seems too good to be true, I mean, you know this anyway because you're Capricorn. You've already got your head screwed on straight anyway. But sometimes, and there was some kind of temptation there for some of you. There definitely was. So just be mindful of that. Obviously, if someone's trying to sell you anything, be careful. Because if you make any huge purchases throughout the month of August, it's going to cost you more in the long run. All right. Also, with the unseen energies, again, for those where this is sort of love romantic, and I was saying that there is somebody around you who is working with the divine to help guide and protect you. The unseen, the unspoken, it's been kept hidden from you. The individual that you're dealing with, they know, right? They know what's going on, but you don't. Or at least you didn't until now. Further clarity, please, for Capricorn. Okay, new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. It says over-analysing things or being too critical. So yeah, Capricorn, it's time for you to start receiving, right? You need to start receiving now the things that you need out of your life, okay? Avoid over-analysing any situation and avoid overly criticizing yourself as well, because if your critical voice is too loud, it's going to drown out your higher self. All right. It says gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. The person that you're inquiring about is reliable. Okay, so if there were any kind of negative thoughts you had about the intent of this particular individual towards you, because their actions seemed a little bit odd, they're saying here that basically they are reliable and they are trustworthy as well. Have a healing message, please, for Capricorn Collective. Okay, Sunstone. Okay, it says, trust, even if a situation seems opaque and unknowable. Trust that you will find a way through. Look past the illusion and discover the facts. Seek clarity and find a different perspective. White and opaque, always sun and no sun. The stars they hide, directionless upon the horizon, and yet there is a way, another way. By looking through crystal sharply, the stone reveals our most treasure desire. Yeah, Capricorn, you're really starting to see the situation now for what it is, and you're starting to follow your destiny. Scary, yes, because it's the unknown. And basically, you like to know that you're not about to walk into a world of shit. Right, that's the way that you protect yourself, and it's completely understandable. You're not a risk taker, but they're asking you here, look, have faith, have trust in your own abilities, and start moving forward. It's time for you to take the risk fearlessly. It says the Vikings' extraordinary navigational skills led to remarkable raiding and trade success. Their cultural ambition to greatly extend their territories was supported not only by the solidly built boats that they constructed, but by their ability to travel the seas with safety and accuracy. The Icelandic sagas of the 1st century AD tell of the Vikings sailing from Bergen on the coast of Norway to Iceland, continuing across to Greenland, and then to a land that is almost certainly Newfoundland. Yet the Vikings had no compasses, as this incredible navigational feat was realised well before the magnetic compass reached Scandinavia from China. And they were, for the most part, out of sight of land, and thus had little access to navigational land points. Not only that, but the Arctic regions that they traversed are notorious for bad weather, including storms and complete whiteouts, which meant that neither the sun nor the stars could be relied on for guidance. According to Viking records, the secret to this and other navigational feats was the Solarstein, or the Sunstone, which is said to reveal the true position of a hidden sun, as occurred in the low contrast days of the almost 24-hour summer days of the extreme north. Just as a side note as well, that this book isn't mentioning, they also actually used iolite to help navigate their ships. In the Hrafnin saga, it says the weather was thick and stormy. The king looked about and saw no blue sky. Then the king took the sunstone and held it up, and then he saw where the sun beamed from the stone. Modern scientists believe that they have solved the mystery. The common Iceland spar, a calcite, it changes colour and brightness as it's rotated. Initially, scientists thought the Vikings used such crystals to observe the polarization patterns, and in that way it pinpointed the direction of the sun. However, research finally proved that by actively depolarizing the light at what is called the isotropy point, where the crystal eliminates all polarization of the light passing through it, it is possible to glimpse a faint elongated yellow shape, a phenomenon known as Haldinger's brush. This phenomenon gives a 1 to a 5 degree indication of the sun's location, even when there is absolutely no visible sun to measure direction. The Sunstone encourages us to trust that there is indeed a way forward, even if we're not seeing it initially. By trying different approaches, looking at a situation from different perspectives and using our imagination, we may get to where we wish to go. I'm seeing, Capricorn, that this is you finding your way again. Definitely. Where you have felt a little bit directionless, where this particular circumstance is involved, I'm seeing really, really clearly that you're going to be taking back your power, and you are going to be rebuilding on whatever this is as well. What does Capricorn need to release at this time, please? Does Capricorn need to release, please? Okay. Surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. That's an interesting word. We've already mentioned the poison aspect. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So there's some kind of lingering resentment here, either in your energy or in theirs, and this needing to be released. Okay. I'm getting a very much once bitten, twice shy energies in this read here, Capricorn. It's like you're scared to take this risk on something new because you've tried it before in the past and it bit you in the ass. So there's kind of like the assumption that this individual would do the same. That's what I'm getting with that one. Got anything else, please, for Capricorn? Okay, right, so we've got Aquarius, and this is the energies of your hopes and wishes, community, groups, friendship, socializing. It's a very social energies. Got Mars, and Mars is the ruling planet for Aries, and it's one of the ruling planets for Scorpio, and you've got Leo as well. Right. So Mars is the planet all about action, desires, and it can be aggression. Mars, god of war. And Leo, fiery, passionate, creative energies, very creative. It's about romance, children, pleasures, good fortune. So this particular combination here is telling me that, that there's something about your community or your social life. That it's something involving your friends. War. He's looking straight at the community. There's a war with the community. There's the people around you are kind of all argumentative and at each other's throats at the moment. That there's generally a very displeasant energies around your communities at the moment. It's kind of like someone's itching for a fight, or that there's something that you're doing that goes against the grain a bit here with this. But it's going to take you... Someone's doing something here that's quite controversial with this combination. I'm getting kind of like a Banksy vibe here, like a controversial artist. There's very much that energy here. It's like freedom fighter, justice warrior, speaking out even though it's a controversial topic, finding creative avenues to express themselves, going against the grain. Yeah, there's definitely something really, really controversial in this energy. And that's why for some of you, this is quite sort of scary. It's like uncharted territories here that you're trying to navigate. That's a bizarre ending. Okay, so for those of you who are easily offended at swearing, then your read has ended now. Thank you very, very much for watching. And for those of you who don't give a shit, this is the Rebel deck. This is the Oracle deck that I always end my beginning month reads with, so it doesn't show up in the mid-month romantic reads, for example. It's very brutal, very blunt, to the point. It can be quite offensive as well. So yeah, it works in exactly the same way as all of the other tarot and oracle, where it's for the viewers to decide what side of the table that they're sitting at for every single card that comes out. So it's all still completely interchangeable as well. Okay. Right. Right, we got be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Fuck fear, it'll lie to your face. I think really that's the only card that you need here, Capricorn. Fuck your fears. Your fears are lying to yourself. Detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. Yeah, whatever this, community arguments, friendship, fighting with friends, something controversial, whatever that sort of unrest is, fuck 'em. You're the shit, don't forget it. And rebel, because fuck it. Yeah. If you want to go against the grain, Capricorn, go against the grain. Because fuck it. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Capricorn. Please get in touch if that has resonated for you, because I don't know what it is I'm reading. I just have to trust my cards and the other messages as and when they come in. I do read all of your comments. I might not be able to reply to them all. I reply to as many as I can, but I definitely do read them all and appreciate every interaction on my channel. Thank you so much to all of those who have already supported my channel. It's been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. You're all fantastic. Yeah, if you'd like to like, share, subscribe, that would be amazing. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell as well. That'll alert you every time I upload a brand new video. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my pinned comments and in my descriptions box below. So thank you again, Capricorn. Please do take care out there, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.